Hey everyone. So, as Mrs. Wallace and I have been talking about, we are going to be working this year using this thing called the Modern Classroom. And so we just kind of wanted to go through and break down how to get through our classes to make it easier to navigate and get a better idea of what is expected of you through this Modern Classroom approach. The main purpose of Modern Classroom is to give those of you that master assignments immediately or are even sometimes bored during lectures because you already know the material, the autonomy to move forward faster without waiting for us to get there with you. And then simultaneously giving those who are struggling with a unit or a skill extra time and better access to myself to better understand that unit so that we can master it and also move forward. So with each of our units, there's going to be an agenda, and Mrs. Wallace and I have created the same agenda to make things easier for everyone. Now there are two ways to access my agenda. The first is to click on this right here, this little brain, and it'll take you directly to it. The other way is depending, and this will change per unit. So we're in unit 1 right now, and it'll change to unit 2 the next time. The other way to do it is to go to your course. I don't know why I did it this way. That was dumb. Go to your modules, and then in whatever unit you are, the agenda is going to be linked for you at the top. Now, when you go to that link, it's going to look like this, kind of like how it started off. And with each agenda, I will provide you the SOL as well as the intended learning outcomes. Now with English, we're going to be working on a lot of different skills at once. So grammar, vocabulary, reading, writing, all at one time, within one unit, and progressing throughout the year with that. And so it's going to look a little bit different here than it would for English, but it's all the same in the sense that we're only going to be doing certain assignments, certain weeks, and on certain days. So looking at your weekly agenda, we're going to be in week 2 now. And you'll see here that each week we have must-dos, things that you have to get done every single week. We have should-dos, things that you should be getting done every single week. And then we have aspire to do's, things that you should work towards getting done every single week. And so if you look here at our first week here, we want to watch this Unit 0 video, which is the video you would be watching right now. And then each week we're going to be working on a vocabulary and a grammar unit, or lesson, I shouldn't say unit. Now, I'm really leaning towards getting these both done on Monday, or getting the majority of them done on Monday. So that way the rest of the week can be dedicated to reading and to writing, but we'll see how it goes. And so with our vocabulary, it's titled Word Up. You're going to select this, both with the Word Up and with all lessons, there's going to be videos for you to watch. And so the first thing you would want to do is click on the videos so that you learn about the lesson. And then there'll be an activity after it, followed almost always by a mastery check, which makes sure that we know that you know the unit, you've mastered the lesson, the skills for that lesson. Now, once you've finished that mastery check, that's when you would move to either more must-dos down the line or should-dos and aspire-to-dos. So if Monday we're going to do the Word Up and the grammar, then Tuesday through Friday we're going to work on plot notes, practice, and mastery check. And then from there we would move into plot activities that would be in our should-dos and our aspire-to-dos. So it's a lot to take in. So because of that, we've also developed a student tracker. And so this student tracker kind of like allows you to keep progress on what you have done. Now each day there's only going to be a certain number of things published, but as the week progresses, it starts to build up, because day 1 there might be 2 assignments published, and then another 2 on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then another 2 on Thursday and Friday, and before you know it, you have 6 assignments for the week, and you might feel like, how do I keep track of all of these? So also what I have done is I've linked in a student tracker. Now for my Bell 2, Yours is easy. Yours is just this one right here, and it'll take you directly to that student tracker. But for my other bells, my bells 3, 4, and 5, I had to link it a little bit differently because I linked all of your courses, all 3 of your classes together. And so my bell 3, you're going to be here, this chalkboard. My bell 4, you're going to be this megaphone. And my bell 5, you're going to be that student tracker. And so if you click on any one of these, you'll see here's what the student tracker looks like. And this is my bell 2. So here for bell 2, you'll see all of your names. And then your must-dos. So once you finish a must-do, you click that checkbox. So once you finish Word Up Activity 1, you would click that checkbox under your name. Mastery check, click the checkbox under your name, and so on and so forth as you move throughout the unit until we finally get to the end, which is our Aspire to-dos. I need to also add in here a summative. I completely forgot to add in that summative. Unit 1. Summative, that's the culminating assessment, but that'll be there for everyone tomorrow. So if you struggle at all with any of this stuff, there's also ways for us to revise and reassess, and that's when you come to me and we work on it together. So if you struggle with those mastery checks, we're going to move into revising and reassessing. Now, I understand this is going to be a lot. This is the other reason why I just wanted to start today with the Word Up and the grammar, because it's going to take some time to get used to all of this stuff. So for today, our main goal is to get through our Word Up as well as our grammar, our simple sentences. If you have any questions, please let me know. And I look forward to trying out this new method of teaching with you all this year. I think it's going to go really well. Also, on a really high note, because I'm recording this Sunday night, the Raiders are the #1 team in their division because all the other teams in the AFC West lost. So not that anyone but me is excited about that, but I just wanted to share that with everyone because I'm ecstatic. All right, everybody.